Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm Ross.
I'm Will.
And today we're going to bring you a 1750 point battle report. I'll be using Orks and Necrons.
And I will be using Goth Orcs, as much as that's worth.
Well, you know, Legion traits, they are coming soon for Orcs.
But yeah, with that, I'll just dive in with the mission. So we're playing an Eternal War mission today. It's the Retrieval mission. So we place 4 objectives down. Each objective at the end of the game, for whoever controls it, is worth 3 victory points apiece. We've obviously got the usual caveats of Slay the Warlord, Line Breaker, and First Blood as well. So quite a simple game.
Yep.
So quite looking forward to it.
Great. Well, with that, let's have a look at the forces.
Well, here it is, folks. This is my Orc battalion, or should I say 2 Orc battalions. Going to be running Clan Goth. Not that that really means a lot at the moment, considering we don't get any sort of traits for factions at the moment. But all good things come in due time, I'm sure. It's going to be run by Ghazghkull Thraka. He's got the legendary fighter warlord trait. Why not give him extra attacks? What the big fella needs. He's got his twin custom shooter, custom claw, and that claw is absolutely deadly. He's going to be accompanied in the HQ slots by Big Mech. He's just got a slugger, big chopper, and a custom force field. Absolutely invaluable, that custom force field. Anyone that's not running a big mech in a horde army, I know he's not going to repair anything, but that 5-up is, it's a lifesaver. After that, we've got a weird boy. He's just got his weird staff. I don't get on well with psychers, but you know, I think this guy's gonna find a special place in my heart, and he is gonna have the special psychic power, the jump. So a bit of a fast transportation there for a unit of boys. Troops, we've got 27 boys and a boss knob, and they're gonna have 2 big shooters in that unit and just shooters all round. And the knob, he'll have a power claw and a slugger. Then we've got 2 identical units of boys, 28 boys and a boss knob, and they're going to be rocking just sluggers and choppers, and both boss knobs in both units are going to have a power claw and obviously a slugger as well. After that, we've got the elite's choice, got 12 knobs. 6 of them have got sluggers and choppers, 6 of them have got big choppers, and 2 of them are going to be rocking cyborg bodies. They're going to be roaming around in a truck, just pretty much bare bones, just got a rocket launcher on there just to throw them at Ross. After that, we have got a knob with a WA banner. Obviously he's equipped with a banner and a custom shooter. I've never ran a WA banner, so this is a first for me, so hopefully Ross won't take him out too soon. After that, we've got heavy support. We've got 13 looters, and obviously they're rocking their customary death guns. After that, we've got my 2nd battalion, again Clan Goth, and we've got a war boss in there. He's just got a custom shooter, power claw, and attack squig. Then we've got a war boss on a war bike, custom shooter, power claw, and attack squigs. You should be taking attack squigs every time, they're free. Well, at the moment. And we've got a pain boy in there as well. He's got a hearty syringe and a power claw. And then the troops choice for this mighty battalion, 3 units of 10 Gretchen, the invincible Gretchen. That is it for the orcs. Obviously with the new battalion, obviously you get 5 points per battalion, so that's 10, and then obviously in battle force, so that's 13 command points. Now orcs sadly do not get a lot of stratagems to use at the moment, so you can imagine 13 rerolls coming my way at some point. But that is it for the orcs. Let's see what Ross is bringing.
So we have our Novok Dynasty Necrons. I'm in a battalion detachment, so it's going to give me 8 command points to use in this game. For my HQs, I have an Overlord with Artifacts of the Aeons, Veil of Darkness, and Warlord trait, Immortal Pride. He's got a Staff of Light and a Resurrection Orb. I've also got a Cryptek, which is modelled as Illuminer Zaraz, just because I don't have the Cryptek, but you know what, he's a Cryptek himself, so it kind of works out. Got a Staff of Light on him and a Chronomatron. Yep, I think that's how it's pronounced. I've also got Catan Shard of the Nightbringer in my elites. His Catan powers are Antimatter Meteor and Cosmic Fire. For my troops, I have 1 unit of Necron Warriors, 20 in the unit with Gauss Flares. Then I have a 2nd unit of Necron Warriors with Gauss Flares, but there's only 12 in that unit. I've also got a unit of Immortals, 10 in the unit, they have Tesla carbines. For my fast attack, I have 6 Canoptic Wraiths with Vicious Claws, 9 Canoptic Scarabs, all with Feeder Mandibles, and 3 Destroyers with Gauss Cannons. And then I also have a Ghost Ark with 2 Gauss Flux Arcs on him as well. So yep, that is my 1750 points of Necrons. This is the battle map we are playing on today. Again, sort of our industrial sort of buildings with rocks and stuff around it, just taking full advantage of these glorious backing boards. We are going to be a Dawn of War deployment, so long edge to long edge deployment, but we do have some tactical objectives to show. So we've got one down at this edge, one near this deployment zone, one again kind of in the middle, and one up here as well. So yeah, that is the sort of battle map we're playing on. Let's see deployments. So we're going to start off with the Necron deployment. So where have I put stuff? I've actually used a lot of things out of line of sight. I don't know why, because Will's notoriously not great for shooting with orcs. But you know, it kind of helps. Wraiths are hidden behind here. Unit of 12 Necron warriors behind this section here. 20 Necron warriors with scarabs out front, Ghost Ark behind them, and the Nightbringer. I also have my Cryptic and my Overlord hiding behind there as well, obviously to offer any buffs they can. Immortals behind here, and my Destroyers behind here as well, you can't really see them. So yeah, I've deployed a wee bit back, obviously because I want to try and delay Will getting to me for as long as humanly possible. With orcs that's a little bit tricky. But with that, let's have a look at the orc deployment.
The orcs have deployed their WA on my table edge. So we'll start from this section here. Got a little unit of Gretchen just hiding around the side there. In the bastion, I've got all my Lutas. Great line of sight for those guys. Perfect coverage. Got my shooter boys. Sat right next to the weird boy. And a unit of 10 Gretchen there hidden away as well. Then going across to my other flank, I've left the middle pretty much open. I've got this huge unit, or units should I say, right here. So I've got 2 units of boys, one on the left, one on the right. In the middle, tons of characters. So we've got the WA banner in there, we've got Warlord on foot, we've got, or War Boss on foot, Ghazghkull's the Warlord. Ghazghkull in there, Big Mech and Pain Boy. Then we've got a unit of Gretchen just hiding behind the pillar there. He's obviously just going to be just trying to keep up. Then we've got a unit of Knobs in the truck, and obviously another War Boss on a bike there. So I've got quite a lot on either flank, left the middle quite open, so we'll see what happens. But
yeah, so let's roll off to see who gets first turn. I will get +1.
You sure will?
Because I'd finished deploying first. Good start, so that's going to be a 6.
Okay, come on Will, get a 6. So you got a 1.
You got a 1, but you get a second chance to go for a 6 if you want.
Yes, I need to try and seize it.
You don't have to.
No, I definitely need to go first, so come on, show me that 6. And another 1, so it'll go to Necrons, turn 1.
So yeah, Necrons are gonna go turn 1. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a bit of an unusual one. I'm not really in range. I need Will to come towards me and then I can do some shooting. But I don't know how I'm going to take that. It's a bit of an odd situation all told. So yeah, I will move some things forward. Maybe move some of my combat stuff forward to try and hold Will back a turn or two. Basically put a bit of a threat somewhere else. And then maybe retaliate later on, hopefully once I get a bit more rapid fire stuff. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. Let's find out. Let's do the Necron movement. Finished up the Necron movement there. So a wee bit fiddly in some areas in terms of what I've done. Wraiths have moved aggressively forward. Now they can be seen by the Lutas now, which is not ideal, but it just means that this flank Although these guys can put a lot of attacks, wraiths can be really dangerous. So it gave me a bit of an advantage on that flank, I think, maybe. Our Necron warriors, these guys advanced because they're not close to anything, so I needed to sort of get somewhere. Scarabs moved slightly around this side with these Necron warriors moving over here. A few will be able to shoot, but not too many, just sort of gearing up for next turn. Nightbringer is obviously backing up beside them with Ghostark and our Cryptic and our Overlord. My Overlord will put my Will Be Done onto these Necron warriors here. They won't get many shots. Mortals have moved here. The first two ranks can shoot just, with the other ones being slightly out of range, because I want to deny this unit from being able to charge sort of first turn, buy myself as much time as possible. And then we also have our destroyers moving across here as well. So yeah, that's my movement. Let's go into Catan powers, if I can do any. Yeah, I think it's been over ambitious there. Catan power, antimatter meteor is 24 inches and cosmic fire is 9. He is not in range. It's going to start with probably my most important shooting. I'm going to fire my destroyers straight at this truck. I want to open up as much as possible.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to activate extermination protocols, so they all get to reroll hits and wounds.
Oh, brutal.
Which is going to be good. Ignore the heavy roll, so it's going to be 9 shots hitting on 3s. Okay. Now, I would get to reroll 1s anyway, because they have a rule like that. So, 4 hits. So only 1 miss so far.
Good start, man.
And then we're going to be forced to wound you, but I obviously get to reroll the wounds. Oh, that was probably the best command point I've spent in a long time.
Man, 100%.
So I need 4s. Oh,
wow.
Significantly better.
Definitely needed that command point.
Minus 3 AP, so it's going to go straight through your armour.
Yep, sure is.
So it's going to be D3 damage piece. So that's 3, but you've also got Ramshackle.
Are you going to roll 2?
I rolled to win there. Yep, that was the reroll.
Right,
so that is 3 damage. Do you want to try and Ramshackle it?
Yeah.
Brings it down to 1, doesn't it?
It sure does. Any damage of that's above 1 gets reduced to, so no, it doesn't matter. It'll be reduced to 1.
So that's 3 damage so far. That's 2 damage. Do you want to try and Ramshackle it?
Yeah, give me a 6. Nope.
Nope, so that is 6 damage so far. DC damage.
That'll be 5 damage so far.
Oh, sorry, 5 damage so far. That's another 2. Do you want Ramshackle it?
Yep. Nope.
Nope, so that's 6. Next one, D3 damage. Just for 1.
Ramshackle's not applicable.
Nope. D3, that's 2. Try and Ramshackle it.
Nope.
Nope, so that is another 2. Last one, how many wounds have you actually got on that?
10.
10, oh, I'm close. For only 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll be it destroyed.
1 damage, yeah, so that is it destroyed. Does it explode? No. I need to see who is going to perish inside that
All
truck.
of them. You're going to roll so many 1s, it's going to be hilarious.
Knowing me, so let's see.
Show me 1s.
Do not roll 1s. I rolled 1, and do you know what? I'm going to command point it because I've got command points coming out of my ears and I can only really use them for rerolls.
That's true.
So, just so they're all A-OK. So I'm just going to get those guys disembarked and get rid of that truck.
Going to use my Immortals next. The back 3 are not within range of anything, but the front 7 are in range to hit this blob of boys. So there's 7 in there, they are assault 2, so that's going to be 14 shots, but any 6s cause 3 hits instead of 1, so I'm looking for loads of 6s. For not a 1! For not a 1.
I am extremely happy with that.
So 4 misses. And we're gonna be, I think, 3s to wound you.
Are you toughness, strength?
Strength 5, I'm pretty sure for them. It might actually be only strength 4. No! Strength 5, so it's going to be 3s to wound you.
Not bad.
4, a bit more successful. Yep, so that is 3, 6, 7 wounds.
Not too shabby.
It will be on your invul save. I mean,
It's always going to be on the invul.
It's always going to be minus nothing AP, but I think you'll take that invul save.
Yeah, so I've got my mech in there, so he's going to give them a 5-up invul, and if failing that, I've got my pain boy there for a 6-up.
Just fail loads of them.
Yeah, so let's see what we can do. Show me some 5s. For not a 1.
Okay,
This isn't
I'm
looking
delighted.
good. Yeah, not looking good for the orcs. Needing 6s now. For only 1, so I've lost 6 boys.
And next up we have these Necron warriors here, going to be targeting these boys here. Only the front 4 are in range. You might go, oh well Ross, you're not capitalising your shooting. I need to stay away. Like, get in my rapid fire range and then we can talk. So 4 shots, hitting on 2s because my will be done. Well, thanks, my will be done. And it's going to be forced wound you for 2 wounds, minus lots of AP, but you'll just invul it.
Yeah, let's not talk about AP, it means nothing to orcs. So let's give the 5-up invul. Oh jeez, oh.
6s, pain boy.
So I've got 1 6 there, and a 3, so only 1 boy goes down.
So yeah, that's kind of it for my turn. I'm not going to declare any charges because I'm not getting in range, and I'm not getting anything else in range, that's simply it. The advantage I've got is I've got a few pot shots off, doing a little bit of wounds, but there's still a huge amount of gap for will to cover. Killing that truck does bring the knobs out, so they are now vulnerable. Though Will did get a cheeky wee extra 3 inches to get there, so well played on that one, Will.
Yeah, exploded. Well, it didn't explode, but obviously he gifted me an extra 3 inches as they disembarked.
Yeah,
so.
I'll get you next time. So yeah, valuable thing I learned there. I should maybe put my will be done, get my overlord by the immortals. My will be done would have been to go off in 5s. That would have been great, but I didn't do that. But I'm relying on Necron warriors with rapid fire. Should be pretty good. But yeah, first blood. Let's go on to orcs. Turn 1.
So that wasn't too bad. I think I got away okay, fair enough. I gifted first blood, not the end of the world. But I only lost a truck, and 7 boys. So I think I got away quite lightly there, considering. What can I say? I'm obviously got a lot of boys to start running across the field, so it's just going to be a lot of advancing happening across the board, really. I've got my looters there, and they've obviously able to take a few pot shots at a few things, and the Gretchen will start moving towards objectives, because let's face it, if he wants to shoot Gretchen, that is absolutely fine with me, because they're cheaper than a bag of crisps. So with that, let's just get on with a bit of movement. Orc movement complete, and I have used a command point to re-roll advance roll, but my advance rolls were pretty dang good. I think the lowest dice I actually rolled, apart from the re-roll, was a 4. So not too shabby at all. So pretty much everything here has advanced. Then swinging over to this side, apart from the shooter boys, the looters and the weird boy, they just moved normally. Obviously the looters just stayed still, and the Gretchen advanced just towards the objective. Why not? You know, I just brought them along to sit on objectives. But that is essentially it. Never thought I'd say this, but obviously I do have a psychic phase for orcs, which is unusual. If you know me at all, I do not get on well with psychers at all. But the weird boy has 1 psychic power, and I'll just reveal that in a second. We're bashing straight into the orc psychic phase. Now this guy only gets to cast 1 power, and it's going to be the jump. So he's going to use that to essentially remove this unit of shooter boys from the battlefield and redeploy them anywhere on the battlefield more than 9 inches away from the enemy.
Whoa.
Yep, it's a good wee power. Now it costs 7 for me to get off. However, he has a special rule called Wah Energy. So for every 10 boys within 10 inches of him, or anyone with the orc keyword, should I say, that equates to 10, I get +1. So there's 28 boys I believe I had there, so that would be 2 to this. Gretchen has the orc keyword, so that is another 1, so that's 3, and they are within 10 inches of those little boys. So I'm going to get +4 to get this off, so I only need 3 on 2 dice, and obviously if I fail, a command point will be getting spent.
We will mention as well that you do peril if you get above a 12.
Yep.
So you peril on an 8.
Yeah, so I will no doubt peril.
Yep. I'm hoping for that at least.
It won't matter, he's got 4 wounds and he can only do, peril will only do D3.
Yeah.
So he will survive. I don't really mind. He's not really that useful other than doing this. So yep. let's see what we can do. So give me a 3. So
1's cocked.
Yeah.
Although that 1 would have been lovely.
Yeah.
Oh no, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
So I need you to get...
I'm going to get this off.
How are you going to get this off? You're not going to peril.
There you go.
6, 7, oh that is a peril.
It is a peril, so how much damage am I going to do?
No, use command point on that 6 and you can...
I'm not going to, I'll let him peril.
D3 wounds for 2.
That's not too bad, I will take that. So yeah, let's get this unit of boys crack-a-lacking. That's the psychic phase done for the orcs and the weird boy. Obviously back down to 2, well not back down, down to 2 wounds. Has teleported, big unit there, right into this back corner behind these warriors. What I'm trying to do is create a sort of a pincer effect here really. With
I'm not a fan of it, Will.
Yeah, because I know with all my guys on this flank here, you'll start moving these guys back and back and back towards this corner. I'll be chasing them, so I want to try and just catch in a bit of a pincer there, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully try and remove or deal a ton of damage to that little unit of warriors. But that's it. Let's I've only got a little bit of orc shooting as per, so let's just crack on with the shooting. Let's kickstart the Daka phase with these orc shooter boys. So got a ton of guys in there. It's going to be 25 orc boys with their shooters. That'll equate to 50 shots into the back of these guys here. There are 2 big shooters in there as well, and a slugger on the boss knob. So I'll do the slugger and the shooters first. And I'm going to use a stratagem, Daka Daka Daka. It's 1 command point. Any of these that are a 6, I get to roll for another shot.
Oh my.
So not too bad. Those shots don't generate more shots. It's just gives me a little bit extra oomph. So it's going to be 51 just now with the slugger included on that. So it's going to be 5s and 6s I'm going to need here. And
that's looking great.
It's looking great. Let me just count these off. So it wasn't a bad round of shooting for the orcs there so far. I got 19 hits all told, but 11 of those were 6s. So I get another 11 dice to try and generate a few more shots. So let's see what we can do. 5s and 6s. Okay, so I'll only get an additional 2. So that's okay-ish, I suppose. What I'll do...
So it's like 21 hits in total?
21 hits in total. What I'll do is we'll just get those rolled off. So 21 hits. Dice everywhere.
Try not to drop them. I know they're really hard to hold that many dice.
There are, yeah. So I'm going to need 4s on this.
Yep.
Okay, no AP. So let's see what we can do. Give me some 4s.
Okay.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Oh wow.
That is not bad, considering orc shooting is abysmal. So
yeah.
Well done, boys.
Well, I've only got 4+ save, so 4+ save. Not great. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 go down. Oh my word.
How many did you have in that unit?
12.
Oh my word. Can orcs actually clear a unit in shooting alone?
Yeah.
Well, I do have 6 big shooters left. These are obviously going to be Daka Daka'd as well. So let's see what we can do. Need 5s and 6s on these. Okay, so 3 go through and I get to generate an extra hit there. So 3 so far. Okay, so that's just 3, and it's going to be 3s to win because they are toughness strength 5.
Sure are.
So
2, so if I fail both this, I won't be reanimating, which will be bad. I'm going to spend a command point because I just need 1 to live. And he does,
well
so
done, mate.
I will at least get to reanimate. Maybe.
Next up, I've got my looters. They are going to split their shots. So I'm going to use 3 of the looters to target this lone warrior here. You might think, oh, that's a waste of shots, but obviously reanimation protocol, those boys with the shooters done so well.
Yeah.
I feel it would be an insult for that one guy to bring back a ton of warriors. So let's see if these 3 looters can take him out.
Well, find out what's the rest firing at.
The rest, so I've got another 10 there. They're going to fire at those little creepy crawlies, so your scarabs.
Okay.
So obviously I have to roll to see how many shots. If this is anything lower than 2 shots, I will be command pointing this. So let's see how many shots I'm going to get.
Command point?
Yep, so a command point
I
would be
really need that
spent
result again.
for 6. So I get 3 shots apiece, my friends. Command point well spent. So let's gather some dice. So we're just going to quickly roll for the 3 looters into the warrior. See if I can get this guy gone. Let's just get rid of that 1 dice. So it's going to be 9 shots. Please don't miss. I'm begging
Please miss.
you.
I really need you to miss loads of these.
Gorkin or Mork, look over these shots. Come on. Okay, so only 2.
Yeah, okay, I can dig it.
Alright. Please. I'm gonna need a 3.
Oh, there's 1!
Oh, there's only 1.
I have a 5 up save here.
Yeah, because it's -1.
Really need to pass this or I can't save them. They
Yes.
are gone. No reanimation. I've used my reroll. They're wiped.
The other 10. Obviously, it's gonna be 30 shots here into the scarabs. Gonna need 5s and 6s to hit and only 2s to win. So show me a lot of 5s and 6s. Let's do this. Okay. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, I believe. Yep, only 9 there. And they'll be doing 2 damage apiece, -1. So let's see what we can do here. We're only going to need 2s. So I've missed 1.
So yeah, no saves. That's straight up 2 damage. I've only got a 6 up save.
Oh, nightmare. So,
how many did you cause wounds on?
So it'll be
1 base gone. Yep. So they're 3 wounds piece. So 1 base gone, 2 base gone, 4 bases are gone.
Not bad. Moving down this neck of the woods after that absolutely blistering display of Daka. We're coming down here to Ghazghkull Thraka. Now he has advanced, but he's got a twin big shoot, which is an assault weapon, so it'll be -1. And he's going to throw his twin big shoot shots into the destroyers. Start trying to mill a few wounds off, hopefully. Very doubtful, but hopefully. So it'll be -1, so it's 6s to hit. For 1 hit.
Okay.
And it'll be 4s to wound. For nothing.
Ah, that's not Ghazghkull's job.
Yeah. And I've got 2 more bits of shooting to do. So I've got my war boss here, and I've got my my war boss on the bike as well. They've got assault weapons. So we'll start with the war boss on foot. He's got 4 shots. It's going to be his custom shoot, and he's going to throw it at the destroyers.
Oh.
Again, I know it's not exactly efficient, but anything to just start taking wounds off. I don't want to touch these warriors or destroyers because they'll bring them back. So needing 6s for 1.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to need a 5.
Are you only strength 4?
Strength 4 in it, yeah.
Okay, 5s.
There you go, my man.
You got it. I've got 2+ save because I'm in cover.
You sure are, but you're going to roll a 1.
I did.
Like I said.
Yep.
So that's 1 damage. And to try and finish off the shooting, because I don't have anything else. That's right, I don't have anything else. I've got 2 Daka guns on the warbike, and they're going to go into the destroyers as well. Just try and soften them up. So we're going to need 6s here. For 2. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay.
What strength are you?
5.
So 4s to wound.
For 1 wound, and it's no AP.
2+ save.
And another 1!
Are you kidding me?
Cheers, Ross. So that's 1 destroyer down to 1 wound. Nice and soft. So I've got my orc boys here. We're moving straight into the charged phase, the phase that the orcs love the most. And this unit of boys, gonna go for that unit of immortals. Now I am 9 inches away. However,
I'm going to overwatch assault 2, so 20 shots from those 10 guys. Needing 6s, but any of them are 3 hits apiece.
brutal.
So I need so many 6s, it's not even funny.
bad.
4 6s, which will give me a total of 12 shots. So 4 and 4, yep. Because each of them become 3 apiece.
That's not bad for Overwatch.
I'm okay with that. I just would like you to feel the charge as well.
Yes.
And it's going to be 3 to injure because I'm showing 5. That one was not as successful.
It sure wasn't, no.
Yeah, no AP, not that you care, because you've got invul saves.
Yeah, so it's going to be 5s for the invul and then 6s for the docks tools. Oof, so actually, I only made 1 there.
Yep.
So 1 orc is okay. Then I'm going to need 6s here. For 1, so 5 boys go down. So that's not too bad. But let's see if I actually get in.
So it's a 9-inch charge.
It sure is.
You're going to get rerolls. So yeah, you're going to use command points to reroll at 3, or do you want to reroll the whole charge?
I'll reroll the whole charge.
Go big.
Oh, nightmare. So they are going nowhere. Okay, so this is looking quite grim. What started really well is starting to fall apart, but I've got my next unit of knobs here. They're going to try and charge in. 9 inches away. We've actually measured all 3 of these units, and they're all 9 inches. So yeah, gonna keep trying until I get those guys.
Well, I'm going to keep overwatching you.
You sure are, Ross.
So knobs this time, 20 shots, hitting on 6s, but become 3 shots apiece. For again more, that's
more
5 6s. So yeah, 5 6s, so that'll be an additional 10 on them, because it's 2 extras, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, that works out. So yeah, that's quite healthy. Toughness?
They're only toughness 4 as well, it's their strength that goes up on knobs.
Cool, so 3s to wounds. 4 again, not great, but I'm gonna be okay with that. No AP on these.
No AP, so knobs have a 4-up armor save, and 2 of them have got cyborg bodies, so I'll just do first knob first.
You do all your saves, and then you'll do try and mitigate them.
Let's see what we can do. Please don't
fail them all.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
So I only failed 2.
And you get to ignore them on the 5s.
Yeah, so this is just going to go into one of the knobs with the cyborg body, so it's actually 6.
Oh, it's 6.
6s, yeah. So 1 knob goes down. Now, can I get these guys in?
Oh.
So obviously they're near the they're near my warlord on the bike. So obviously they've advanced. They will get to charge. Yo.
Oh, you're 1 inch off. You just use command points.
I'm gonna use that command point to.
So you need to get a 3+ here. Oh no!
It was a 2. I don't believe this. The orc charge is faltering even under Ghazghkull's eye. Now I've got my last unit of boys. Now you might be screaming at me, why you just keep charging Tesla? Yeah, but you know, it's a 6. He's hitting me on 6s. You know, I can't afford to have him hit me on, was it 4 or 3s?
3s.
Yeah, so I need to get them stuck into combat and start chopping. So Ross, fire away again, my friend.
Okay, 6s, 20 shots. Not as good this time, only 3. If it was 5s, this would have been redonkulous. But that will add another 2 per hit, so 2, 2, and 2. So that's that many hits. Wounding you on 3s.
Sure is, man.
For
plenty,
not bad. More boys that kill, the better.
So that's 6. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. So we're gonna need 5s here from Envolt. That's a wee bit more like it. So I've saved 2 so far, and failed 4. Okay, I'm gonna need 6s from the pain boy. So I've lost 4 boys. Right.
Can you do this?
Right, guys.
This is gonna be a big change if you fail this.
Oh no. Come on, guys, get your act together here. So, gonna need 9-inch charge. Can we do it?
You sure can.
Thank God for that, man. I was despairing here. Alrighty, let's get these guys wrapped in. So that's all the boys in, and they are ready to start crumping. We've got 13 boys, one of which is the boss knob, have managed to push in there, so it's not too bad. So overall it's going to be 52 attacks, 4 of which are actually going to be the boss knobs, because the unit actually consists of over 20 guys, so that each guy there that's in the fight will get an extra attack.
Oh my goodness.
Not too shabby at all. So with that, I'm going to do the orc boys first. So I'm going to need 3s to hit, 4s to crump.
Okay.
So let's see what we can do. Give me some 3s. Oh, it's not looking good, but let me just count those off. So we got 32 hits in. Let's see what we can do about taking some immortals down. Put their name to the test. So I'm going to need 4s here. Not so good. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Wow, only 14. I do still have the boss knob, but it's only 14. There is no AP on this.
Okay.
So give you that
I'm pretty sure I'm a 3 up save, but I'm just going to check. Yeah, I had a check. 3+ save, pretty good. So looking for lots of them. 3+. Quite a few still deaths. 2, 4, 5. You know what? Overall, I'm okay with that.
Finally, we've got the boss knob with his power claw, so it's going to be 4s to hit, 2s to crump. Let's see what we can do.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
3 through there, 3 6s. I like it. I like it a lot. Then we're going to need
Kill.
2s.
3 more down. So morale now, I've got the immortals here. I lost 8. So on a 2, I'm fine. Anything above, I start losing guys. So I'd like them to stick about, but I can live with it if they don't. 6.
Give me a command point there, buddy.
So they wipe on a 4, so it's 50% chance they wipe. I'm just gonna let them go.
Ah, fair enough. That was pretty good for the orcs. Not bad for turn 1 orcs. My charges faltered a little bit, but I got in there in the end, and the reason I needed to get rid of those immortals, it was imperative, it's because they are a horde killer. He was absolutely mincing me on Overwatch. Now can you imagine that with full ballistic skill? Brutal. Yep. He would have absolutely destroyed me, so I needed to get rid of those ASAP. So pretty happy about that. Obviously I did suffer quite a few losses, but at the moment with mob rule, I'm leadership unbreakable, so I didn't have to do any morale checks. Orc shooting, I have never rolled that well with the orc shooting. MVP for me at the moment is definitely that. It's actually the weird boy.
Yeah, I'd probably say it's him.
Because thanks to him getting that unit of boys in the back line there, firing into those warriors, absolutely destructive, absolutely fantastic. So feeling pretty confident. I've got 1 objective so far. Over here I've got the bomb, and I've got Gretchen on the other side, slowly approaching the other objective there. I don't know if Ross wants to waste his wraiths going for them, it's entirely up to him. But with that is it for orc shooting. Ross is really going to have to plan his next attacks carefully.
So that was a phenomenal turn 1 for Will there, and very efficient in what he was planning to do as well. He wiped out the Necron warriors, wiped out the immortals, meaning no reanimations for me at all this turn. Even bringing a destroyer down to 1 wound means I cannot reanimate him. Well played, Will. That was very well done, because the best way to deal with Necrons is wipe them. Target unit, don't let a single one survive.
Ross,
I'm in a really tight spot here.
Ross, objectives are for losers, man. Wipe is the only way forward with orcs.
Well, your shooting phase was phenomenal. It was really good on that side. You had really bad charges, but all it took was 1. I'm going to have to be so clever about this one. So clever. Let's see if I can pull anything like that off. So yeah, I finished up the Necron movement there. I'm really stuck for what I need to do here. So Necron warriors have reorganised themselves and within rapid fire range to really bring the pain on these orc boys. They're no longer getting their shields, so they need to go. Ghazghkull has moved up the side as well. He's in rapid fire range as well to add some additional shots. My overlord over here gave my will be done onto the Necron warriors to make them +1 to hit, advance and charge. Cryptek moved there as well. Unfortunately he's not adding too much, and the Nightbringer as well. I thought about being really aggressive with the Nightbringer. but he's just not going to get what I need him to do at the moment. Otherwise, destroyers have moved around here. They moved around here closest to this Orc Warboss on a bike, because I want him gone, because he offers way too many wah options to the boys. Basically, if any become isolated, he'll jump up and get them to basically advance and charge, so I don't want that. So they can target him, which is fantastic. And I use deductive subroutines on the Scarabs. I'm going to attempt to try and make a charge onto these Orc boys. For the reason of that is that if I get them in, I can whittle some of them down and have a unit that sort of Will needs to deal with and sort of roadblock them for a turn. So that's kind of important. So one command point, they can advance and they can still charge. So they will be attempting a charge. And then I've somehow lost this flank almost entirely. Wraiths have moved back and they're going to try and deal with these boys here as well. It's a lot that these guys need to actually take to sort of secure here. But if they can, it would be nice. So yeah, I'm not going to do Catan powers. Cosmic Fire's not in range. And Antimatter Meteor would result in this unit removing models. And I don't want that because we'll start removing my rapid fire. So we'll just jump on to shooting. So the destroyers are going to go first in this shooting phase, and pretty important that they get this target. I need to kill that bike. If he starts allowing other units to start advancing in and causing them to charge, it's going to just give Will so much momentum. Going to activate extermination protocols again.
Makes sense.
Reroll hits and wounds. So 9 shots, hitting on 3s. So
very nice.
Excellent so far, and I'll reroll that one. And I will join it. So 9 hits. Your toughness 6, I'm strength 6, so it's going to be forced to wound you. I get to reroll. Thank goodness for the reroll. Thank goodness indeed.
Yeah, because you only got what, 3?
So I need this to be good. Only an extra 2. So it's possible to bring you down. I actually need sort of pretty good here. So minus 3 AP, so it's D3 damage apiece, so I need to get a 7 on this dice. So I should be fine. Well,
yeah, let's see what you can do.
That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so
yeah.
He's gone.
So that is 1 dead war boss.
Gonna go with my Necron warriors next, all within rapid fire range of these Orc boys. So that's gonna be 40 shots, and I will be done. So it's gonna be 40 shots hitting on 2s. So yeah, please delete them. So I've got 8 misses there, giving me 32 hits. Now you're not within your shield anymore, no pain boy, so it's going to be forced to kill you. So please go away. We'll have a look at that. So going to go with Ghost Arc next. It's Gas Flare Array, going for those Orc boys as well. No longer within rapid fire range, but I think the Necron Warriors with a better shot on that one.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 10 shots, hitting on 3s. 1 dice is gone. I'll just reroll this 2 for it. So yeah. That many, so that should be 8 hits.
Not bad.
It's going to be 4s to kill, so I need this to be good. It's pretty good. That'll be 5 deaths.
Yep. I need to figure out where I want to take them from, because actually the only way I can't save the if I go for the knob, the boss knob.
So you got 2 wounds?
He does.
He does, so you remove those 4 and he's got down to 1.
Yeah, not too bad. Just tallied up the deaths after that, and I have suffered horrendous casualties. This guy is actually within range to get mob rule from this unit and use their model count as leadership, but even with that,
I've still caused way too much damage.
Yeah.
22 deaths, and you've only got 18 in this unit, so
Yeah.
there's no way that that leadership will save you.
Yep, so
They will flee.
exactly.
So we're going to start my charge phase. We're going to go with Scarabs. We're going to charge into these Orc boys. Basically, I get a bunch of attacks and I can maybe slow you down a turn while you deal with them, which is kind of handy. Do you want to Overwatch?
Sure will, man, might as well. I've got 18 sluggers in there, so let's just see what damage I can actually do. So need 6s. Okay, so 3.
Okay.
Too bad. What's your toughness?
Toughness 3, so 3 to wounds.
Sure is. Alright.
Okay, 3 wounds. I do have 6 up armor save, so I need to pass one of these to save a base. So 1 6 would be nice. I didn't get any, so that's 1 base gone, which is like 3 attacks gone, which is bad. It's a 5-inch charge to make that. I really don't want to spend a command point to reroll this because it'd be embarrassing. Oh, we're super in.
Like a pro, buddy.
Wraiths are going to attempt to, sort of catch up and charge down these orc boys with shooters. Not the ideal target, but I'm going to have to live with it. How's your Overwatch looking?
So I have got, let's see, 50 shooter shots. I've got a slugger in there as well, so it's the same strength, so I'm throwing that in there. So it'll be 51 shots from that, and then 6 shots from the 2 big shooters.
Yep.
So what I'll do is I'll roll in this big area here. These are all the shooters. Let's do it. And we'll get right back. 7 got through there, so I'm going to need 5s and 6s on this.
Yep, I'm tough as 5. 2 wins.
Okay.
2 3-up pinball saves. 1 wins.
Alright, I'll take that so far, and then I've got 2 big shooters, sorry, so that's 6 shots. Let's see what we can do. Need 6s for not a 1.
No, a 1. So I've lost 1 wound. It's about a 3 to 4 inch charge, so just don't really roll a double 1. I'm gonna use a command point, because that's just embarrassing.
Oh my word, please.
Yeah, okay,
You're
fine now.
You're in.
So I'm going to choose to go with the Scarabs first rather than the Wraiths. Now, Will's going to intervene.
I sure am. I'm going to use command points.
So I know that's a good case. I'm going to go with Scarabs first, mainly because he's got an easier time killing them, and there's a lot more attacks, so each one I kill is not bad. 4 attacks apiece from the Scarabs will give me 16 attacks, hitting on 4s. It's cocked. So yeah, okay. Not fantastic, however I'm going to be 5s to wound you. Okay, only 1 wound. I think this was maybe a bad mistake.
Okay,
T-shirt
so
save.
I get a t-shirt save and then the Doc's tools as well, so it's 2 6s here.
Are you kidding me? I can't see it, I can hear you.
Yes, fine. Yes, you can hear the sniggering.
My word. So, you intervening?
I sure am, buddy. Sure am. So let's use those command points just now. So I've obviously intervened in this this combat here. So I've got my boss knob in there with his power claw, and then I've got 15 boys able to get in on that combat. So there are 2 attacks apiece because they've got shooters. But the unit is over 20 guys there, so obviously they're getting extra attack on top of that. So we are looking at 45 attacks from these fellas.
Okay.
Start with the power claw first, so it's -1. He gets 4 attacks, 3 attacks base plus 1 for obviously being over 20 models. Let's see what we can do. Needing 4s. Okay. And because I've got command points coming out of my ears and nothing better to spend them on, I will re-roll that one. So give me a 4. Done it.
Okay.
So all of them hit. And
2s to wounds.
2s to wounds. All wounds.
All wounds. Now I do have my 3-up pinball save, so I need to make all these, or regrets will happen. So 1 does get through, it's D3 damage. 1's already down to 2 wounds, so 3 will slay him.
Yep.
3 slays him.
Okay, so that's 1 wraith gone. I will take that. I've got 45, 45 just normal boys about to take a few punches, so let's do it.
Good.
Gonna need 4s here, 3s here, sorry, my bad. Let me just count those off. So we got 27 through there. Gonna need 5s and 6s on this to actually do some damage, so let's see what we can do. It's not too bad, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Not bad.
Not bad. Gonna be my 3-up save, so I want to make loads of these. Oh, nope, that is 1 more wraith and 1's down a wound as well. So yeah, mistakes were made. Really should have gone with wraiths first. That was not good. So I'm going to get 12 attacks here. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yep, 12 attacks, hitting on 3s. All hit.
Nice one.
Not bad, that's the result. Need that again though, and it will be to kill. So again, not that bad. That should be 3, 6, 9 gone.
rolling back to this lot here. So each boy is obviously normally getting 2 attacks apiece. Obviously these guys have got a slugger and a chopper, so it gives them an additional attack, so 3 attacks apiece. So from the boys alone, I'll get 37 attacks in this, and from the boss knob, I will get just the 3. The unit doesn't equate to 20 or over, sadly, we're just under. So we're going to start with the power claw first. Bit of news though, the WA banner is obviously within range, so it adds +1 to my hits in the fight phase, so that power claw is going to be unhindered, and the boys are going to be striking on 2s.
Oh no.
So brutal. So we'll do the power claw first. Here we go, so needing 3s.
Oh
So
no.
2 get through.
2s.
2s to crump.
DC damage, we'll find out.
So only 1.
Only 1, okay, I don't have saves, so you kill it on a
5 or 6.
5 or 6.
No, only 1 damage.
Only 1 damage, okay.
Not that impressive, but
there's always a but.
yeah, we do have weight of dice here, so this is going to be 2s to hit, 37 hits here, or potential hits. Here we go. Let me just count those off. So I missed 6 there, and I'm going to need 3s to wound here. Let me just count those off.
So yeah, Will wounded there. He got 20 wounds. I essentially need to make about 9 to 10 6 pluses. So I need 50% of these to be 6s. There's some, but I can promise you
It's only 4.
it's not enough.
Just to wrap that up, folks, the orcs have consolidated over here and obviously towards the Necron warriors, and the 2 lonesome boys that were there, obviously they exploded like confetti. So we finished up the Necron turn 2, and yeah, not so ideal. I've made quite a few mistakes on that one there. Shouldn't have really charged the scabs in. I should maybe have used them as a roadblock, or even exploded them. Would have actually caused wounds. I think I overestimated their abilities quite significantly. Race here took a bit more damage, but they are whittling down those boys a wee bit as well. And then I obviously have my main blob of guys here, which obviously can do a fair bit of damage. Yeah, it's looking precarious. We've just really got to see how we do in Orcs turn 2. So the orcs have been quite badly whittled down there. I've got a unit of boys stuck in combat with those wraiths. They are goners. Those wraiths will slowly chew through them. Obviously I've lost another big unit of boys, and I've got one that is just whittled away. Now the thing is, my characters, although as scary as they are in one-to-one combat, they are not really Necron horde munchers, because Necrons just keep coming back alive. So I need weight of attack from my boys to deal with that mob of warriors, otherwise it'll just bog me down and I'll start losing attacks periodically. So I need to get my contingent of characters into those warriors, as well as that blob unit of boys, and probably use the knobs to go hunting after that destroyer detachment, just to get a wee bit of vengeance for the war boss. But we'll see what happens. But with that, let's just see what movement to do. As the orc movement complete. We've got the looters here. They've just stayed in their little fortress. We've got the weird boy. He's just moved up ever so slightly. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. Move the Gretchen up just to start securing this objective here. Moving over. Now every single character has advanced, with the exception of the boys. Boys actually didn't really need to advance, and I might try and get off a few little shots. The charge range there is so tiny, I should be able to make that regardless, especially with the rerolls. We've got the Gretchen just hunkering down next to this objective here, and then these knobs just moved around the side of the shelter there. Obviously I'm not going to advance them because they can't charge, because there's no war boss next to them. However, the charge distance isn't actually that bad, so I could actually achieve it and hopefully get some destroyers sorted out. But that is it for the orc movement. I've got a psychic phase, obviously. I'm contemplating moving something, but I'm not too sure. Let me get back to that. And just for funsies, we're going to start the shooting phase off with the boss knob in the unit fighting the wraiths. He's obviously got a slugger in there. So let's see if we can chip off a wound. Come on. No, he can't.
No, we can't.
Moving on from that lackluster slugger shot, we've got this unit of looters here. I was contemplating hitting the Ghost Ark, but the unit of warriors is the main thing that I feel is going to bog me down. So I am going to try and lay absolutely everything I have into those guys in the shooting phase and try and clear them up in the fight phase. So shooters into the warriors. How many shots will I get? And it's probably worth mentioning I'm going to be doing Daka Daka Daka.
Yep. You're getting 3 shots apiece.
Love it. So let's gather those dice. 39 shots into the warriors. Obviously with Daka Daka, any 6s generate an additional shot to roll for.
Yep.
Here we go. So needing 5s and 6s. Let me just count those off. 11 of those shots actually hit, and I rolled 7 6s. So I get 7 more rolls. These don't generate more shots. So here we go, we need 5s and 6s. That's more like it. There we go, so that's 5. So that is 16 hits. Got wounds now, strength 7, so we're going to be looking at 3s. So I've missed 2, 4, 5. Not bad, liking that.
So it's going to be 5 plus saves because you're -1 AP.
Sure am.
Okay. 5 plus saves. Very bad. Very
Only saved 1, my friend.
bad.
Next up, we've got the chopper boys. They've obviously got their sluggers. Now, obviously, only a portion of the unit is actually within range. I believe I've got my dice here. It was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of them were in range. So let's see what we can do. Going to need 5s here. For only 2. And then I'm going to need 4s here. Okay, so 2, okay.
4 up saves.
Like a pro.
Nailed it.
Next we've got Big Thraka with his twin big shooter. It's got 6 shots. Now he did advance, but it's an assault weapon, so it's -1. So let's overwatch this weapon. 6s. Well, he's more of a crumping kind of fella. Moving on to the knobs on the flank here. Each one of them has a slugger, as well as their arraignment of combat weapons. So we're going to be looking at 12 shots into the destroyers. Let's see if we can chip off that last wound.
Go for it.
So we're going to be looking at 5s and 6s. Okay, so only 3 hit. And we're going to be looking at 5s and 6s again. For 2 potentials.
Okay, 3 plus saves. I actually wouldn't mind them going down if it buys me an inch. Yeah, okay, that destroyer's down. Hopefully it'll cause you to fail your charge.
Digging deep into the charge phase now. We've got my unit of boys here. They are gonna charge into the warriors, or at least they're gonna declare a charge.
Yeah, well I will overwatch. I've got 20 shots as there's 10 left. Hitting on 6s because my will be done will not help here. For no 1.
That is grim, Ross.
Yep, so
grim.
what was it, a 5-inch charge?
5-inch charge.
Rerolling. Oh.
And I just made it. Yes, thank goodness. And after that very close charge, going straight into the knob unit here, they're going to be charging the destroyers.
Cool, I'm gonna overwatch into you, so 6 shots. Hitting on 6s. Not a 1.
And this is another 5 inches, so let's see what we can do. Wow.
So in.
So I'm going to kickstart with this unit of boys here. I've got 33 attacks with the boys that are in range, and 3 from the boss knob as well. The WA banner can just touch this last 2 guys, so we're looking at +1 to hits here. So the boss knob with that power claw is going to be hitting on standard 3s, and all the boys are going to be hitting on 2s.
Oh my.
So let's just roll these off. Need 2s. I'll just count those off. Thank goodness for that WA banner, because I rolled tons of 1s and 2s there. Let's do this. Going to need 4s here. Let me just count that off.
So all told, Will got 12 wounds through there. So 12 wasn't it?
It sure was, my friend.
Yep, so 4 up saves. I would like to save at least 5 of these and I'll be happy. Well, have 5 stay alive. Oh, we saved loads.
Yep, so only 4 warriors go down, so they are going to be standing. I've got my boss knob now.
Yep.
And he'll be hitting on 3s. So let's see what else we can do about milling these guys down. Oh my word! So I missed 2.
2s to kill.
Yeah, 2 to crump. 1 crump, and it's minus.
Oh, he's super dead.
Yeah, he's gone. So I got 5 guys there. Moving on to the unit of knobs, they've obviously piled in, and they are gonna start chopping. So I've got 18 big chopper hits in there, or attacks, and I've got 24 just normal choppers. So I am going to do the big choppers first.
Okay.
It's multi-damage, 2 damage piece. So I'm going to be looking at 3s to hit. Not too bad. I've missed.
Yeah, pretty good.
Missed 3 there. I'll take that. It's going to be 3s again because they are now strength 7.
Okay.
So that will be 3s to wound. Wow, and it's minus 1 AP.
Yep, minus 1, so it's going to bring me to 4 up save, and it's 2 damage a piece, isn't it?
2 damage a piece, buddy.
Ooh. Lots of 4 pluses.
Oh.
Dead. That's 1 dead. That's 1 down to 1 wound.
Indeed. Not too bad, actually. I thought you were going to go and just on that round there.
Yeah.
But you've got 1 wound left, did you say?
I've got 1 wound left.
Cool. Well, let's see what these choppers can do.
Oh no.
Okay, so it's going to be 3s to hit.
Oh no.
Although that's not tremendous. I actually missed quite a few there. Okay, and then I'm strength 5
Force to wound.
Force to wound, okay.
On toughness 5.
Let's do that. So there is no AP on this.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a 3 in there.
So I need to pass all these. Pass all these and we're delighted. 3 plus saves. Oh,
No.
that's definitely gone. And another 1 there as well.
Yeah, so that unit is gone. Wrapping up the fight phase for the orcs, we've got these shooter boys trying desperately to stand against these wraiths. We've got 3 power claw attacks from the boss knobs, and the shooter boys are going to generate 36 attacks. So not a tremendous amount in the greater scale of things, getting through that invul. We're going to do the power claw first.
Yep.
So let's see what we can do. Going to need 4s here. For only one, but I will use a command point.
I was going to say.
Ah, wasted. Ah well. Gonna need a 2 here.
Okay. 3 plus invul save. Saved it.
You sure did. Now I've got the 36 attacks coming your way.
Whoa.
Hopefully they can do something about this. So they're going to be 3s to hit. Let me just separate those out. 23 hits got through, or at least hit should I say, so we're going to roll to wound now. Going to need 5s and 6s here. Okay, so that is 3 hits, 3 wounds, sorry, 6 wounds, 7 wounds, 8 wounds.
Okay.
Okay, so I need lots of 2s, Ross, 1s and 2s. Show me the 2s.
So that's 2 wins, so I think
wraith.
that's 1 wraith going down. Wraiths go next here, so there's 3 left, so it's going to give me 9 attacks, which is not bad.
Not bad at all.
Hitting on 3s. Okay, so 3 misses. Wounding you on 3s, and I think it's just killing you on 3s.
Yeah, it sure is, buddy.
Ooh, it's not so good, only 3 go down.
Oh, I can take that.
So I have my 5 Necron warriors to attack back next. Now I have realised something. I'm Novak Dynasty. When you charge me, I charge or do a heroic intervention, I get to reroll hits.
You sure do.
Usually I'd be devastated because that would have impacted this so much. However, I only had 2 guys there that did nothing.
Exactly.
Wraiths, they all hit the first time they got charged. They didn't need to reroll. And Scarabs actually just made the mistake of they should have just exploded instead of actually trying to hit
me. Yeah, because it was a pretty feeble attempt.
It was a
on their
very
part.
feeble attempt. They didn't even cause a wound.
Sure
So
was
I'm not
pretty bad.
bothered. However, now that you've failed to sort of bring those Necron warriors down, we can now play the game of attrition. So 5 attacks. I am still my will be done, so I'll be hitting on 2s. Okay. I'll be wounding you in 4s. For all wounds. So 4 6-up saves.
Oh jeez, t-shirt saves, guys.
For 1 cocked. So just try that one again.
Yep. Nope, so 4 orcs go down. So that was quite successful for the orcs. Not quite where I needed it to be. I got rid of the destroyers. Great, needed them gone. And I've absolutely whittled that unit of warriors down to 5 guys. Now I was really hoping to get rid of that because, as you know, Necrons just will keep coming back and I cannot win a war of attrition.
Well, should maybe also explain why I didn't suffer morale. My Overlord has a Mortal Pride Warlord trait. Everyone within 6 inches doesn't suffer morale, so I'll be reanimating.
Exactly, so they are stuck in the fight, which I could not have. And I've got the Wraiths on the wing here as well that are just refusing to budge. That is not a war I will win. I am slowly being milled. So is Ross, but I think he will get the upper hand on that one. I need to get this cadre of Orky heroes into the fray as soon as possible to really just reinforce that last push. If Ross keeps bringing back warriors, he will just outlast me. But with that, let's just pass it on to Ross and pray to Gork and Marks for some really bad dice rolls.
So yeah, Necron turn 3. It's looking a bit precarious. We've now suffered quite horrendous damage on both our sides. I've not managed to take full advantage of reanimation protocol because Will has been quite good at eliminating unit by unit. However, he did fail with this unit down here. My Overlord obviously keeping them in the fray by making them immune to morale. So I've got Cryptic there, I'm going to be reanimating. Ghost Ark's going to make them reanimate at the end of the turn as well. So this is where we play the game of attrition. I will win. This one will. However, you do have a lot of other threats, which I need to think of some ways to deal with. Let's see how that goes in my movement phase. So yeah, I finished up the Necron movement there. And it was quite interesting. Reanimation protocols. I had a Cryptic nearby, so I was recovering on 4 pluses. And out of my 15 dice, I made 9. So 9 warriors got back up. I then also did, at the end of the movement phase, did reanimation again from the Ghost Ark, because it can do it as long as no one was targeted by Orb of Eternity or reanimation, or from the Resurrection Orb, and a further 2 came back as well, which was really, really nice. So I'm essentially back up to 17 Necron warriors in that unit, which is insane, which is how this should have been, and that was my original plan. I gave my will be done to them as well, and my Ghost Ark did move a wee bit away to sort of isolate these knobs. And then my Nightbringer has stayed there because although I think he could do damage here, I couldn't take all of them at once. And then our Orc boys over here, my Wraiths have fallen back because they can recharge as part of the Wraith rules. And yeah. So it's kind of playing a war of attrition now. I need to hold back the tide, which we'll just see if this works. It was my original plan, but now I'm having a bit of difficulty doing it. But yeah, let's move on to Catan powers. Nightbringer's going to use Antimatter Meteor, which targets the closest visible enemy unit within 24 inches, which will be the boys with the Necron warriors. On a 2+, you suffer D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, you suffer D6. You'll suffer D3 mortal wounds. That'll be 3 boys going down. Ghost Ark's going to fire in the shooting phase, possibly the only thing that can fire, at the shooter boys over there now that they are disengaged from the wraiths. It's 10 shots because I'm not in rapid fire range, hitting on 3s. For very poor. For only 5 hits, wounding on 4s, killing on 4s, killing on 4s. For only 2 deaths. Declaring a charge over here with my wraiths onto your boys with shooters. Do you want to Overwatch?
Sure will then.
Yep.
So we've got 25 shots plus a slugger shot. So let's see what we can do. Needing 6s here. For what would appear to be just 3. Yeah, not so great. Then I'm going to need 5s and 6s. For 2.
For 2. Standard 3-up save for the wraiths. Failed both, are you kidding me?
No, this could be good for the orcs. Okay,
Oh, man.
so got the big shooters now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so again, 6s. For 1.
Uh-huh.
I need a 4 on this. Oof, for nothing.
Okay, see if I get him a charge. It's basically double 1. Yeah, I'm in. Wraiths are going to go first as they did charge, so there's 3 of them. I'm going to get 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, and I do get to reroll because I've charged as Novak. So yeah, we do have quite a few fails though. Let's get them rerolled. For much better. That's more like it. Going to be 3 skill ya. For not much like it. Oh no. So only 4 go down. Oof. Necron warriors to attack back now. There's 17 now in the unit. They're my will be done, so 2+ to hit. But they won't get to reroll because I did not charge this turn and you didn't charge me. So 17 attacks and on 2s. So happy with that. I mean 4 misses is not great, but we're going to be also wounding you on 4s. Yeah. Okay, take a few t-shirt saves.
Okay, this is going to be pretty brutal for the orcs. For not a 1 there. Okay, so I've lost 7 orcs. So orcs are going to throw what little strength they have left back at the Necron warriors. So I've only got 3 boys there. They've got 3 attacks apiece. 9 attacks, hitting on 3s. You can tell the fight is out of them now. They've missed 4 there. I need 4s here. Yeah, only 3.
Only 3, 4-up saves. For 1 going down.
Okay, so 1's down, and then we've got the boss now with his power claw hitting on 4s.
Okay.
He's feeling a bit more confident, hitting on wounding on 2s. For 2.
So that's 2 dead.
Yep, so that'll be 3 gone. And the last bit of resistance from the orcs. Over here, the shoot boys. So I've got 3 attacks from the boss knob with his claw, so it's going to be 4s here. Only 2.
Only 1.
Only 1, sorry.
Yep. And it's going to be 2s to win, just 10.
Yep. There we go. So it'll be a 3-up.
3-up, don't fail this. Wraiths! Wow. What are you doing?
So it'll be D3.
Yep, 5 or 6 you'll kill one.
One's gone down.
Yep.
Okay, and then I've got 18 attacks from the boys. See what they can manage. So 3s here. So I've missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then it's going to be 5s or 6s to wound. For 4 wounds.
4 wounds. So this will be 3-ups. So 1 gets a wound.
So just wrapping up with morale, the orc unit here, unfortunately, you just managed to be just over the threshold for me to attempt the morale.
Yeah, so you suffered 10.
I did.
And so you're losing 3 automatically, and a 1 would result in the last guy going.
Exactly, so they are running away, sadly. Over to the shooter boys, however, on a, I believe, was it a 4 and over, I would be losing guys.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's see if, please roll 1.
Show me 6. 4, 1 guy.
1 guy.
So yeah, that is it for the Necron turn 3, I think we're on?
Yeah.
pretty successful all round. Reanimating a whole bunch of Necron warriors was really successful. Whittling down those orc boys, which actually, they're all gone.
Yeah.
So that actually frees up that Necron warrior squad entirely. The Wraiths, bit of a pain on that side, but I'm going to try and reanimate them later on as I think I've got a few command points left. So maybe shoved into a corner, but it's becoming quite a tough corner. If you don't have that weight of dice and eliminate me as soon as possible, I'll keep reanimating and hopefully win this war of attrition. You know, because already I'm coming back up on that one. So yeah, let's go into Orcs, turn 3.
Okay, so the Orcs are starting to lose the war of attrition now. The balance is certainly tipping. I'm in a tight spot. He's got a lot of rapid fire weaponry. He's still got wraiths. I'm backed up by Gretchen, looters, knobs, but I've still got quite a distance to go. That big unit of characters has been a complete letdown. They have been struggling to keep up with the main contingent of boys. Don't know what to make of that. I need to get them in, advance them and get them into combat. I can't go another round with them doing nothing. So with that, let's just do a little bit of movement and then let's just hopefully roll well on those advance rolls. It's the orc movement done. Not a tremendous amount of movement. Gretchen staying put. Knobs came right round the corner there. They actually rolled a 5, so they got a lovely 10 inches there. Same with the warlord there as well, to give them that reroll to charge after advancing. And they're only 6 inches from that Necron warrior on the a 6-inch charge even from that Necron warrior there, so could potentially get that big battering ram in there. Big unit of characters now in charge range. They've all advanced. They've really got to make this happen. If I fail and get characters swamped in there and other characters out, I am absolutely done for. The weird boy, he's just decided to shift himself over here. He's not doing an awful lot and I don't think I want to teleport anyone else anywhere. So he's probably just going to camp on that objective. Claim me, I believe they're 3 points apiece.
They're 3 points apiece?
Yeah, so far, technically through objectives alone, I'm sitting on at nearly 9 if I grab that one, so it's not too shabby. The looters are standing still because now, with those orc boys withdrawn from that combat, hopefully I will be able to daka the absolute oblivion out of those wraiths. It is 2 damage apiece, so that is the plan. Charge that blob, daka the wraiths. It's make or break time for the orcs. Let's do it, Thraka. To kickstart the shooting phase, we've got the looters. They're going to be using daka on the wraiths. Need to try and mill them. One wraith is down to 2 wounds, and obviously the other wraith's only got 3 wounds, so I just need to get 5 wounds through, really. How many shots am I going to get?
2 apiece.
2 apiece. I won't use a reroll on that. Because knowing my luck, I'll roll
sure
one.
You don't want to go big?
I do not. I think 26 shots is probably going to be enough. We got 26 shots here. I'm going to need 5s and 6s to hit. Any 6s will generate me more dice to roll. So let's do this. Oh my god, come on, Mork. Let's see those 5s and 6s. Okay, so it's not too bad. Let me just count those up. That's 11 that have actually hit the target, 5 of which were 6s, so I get to re-roll here. Let's see what we can do. Or not re-roll, I get extra shots. 5 and 6s. For only 1 additional shot that hits. Okay, so it's going to be 12 shots. Need to wound on 3s. So I've missed. Ooh, I have missed.
Plenty of them.
Yeah.
Right, I've got my 3 up saves. If I fail 3 of these, the unit is wiped, and that'd be tragic. 3 up saves. Oh, only a 1 will bring that 2 wound 1, which has fallen over, to death, with 1 still alive.
Moving on from the shooting phase, I'm actually not going to shoot anything else. I thought about the assault weapons, like the twin big shooter into the warriors, but I know Ross will start moving warriors back from the front. And at this moment in time, I need all the help I can get to get as close as I can, so I don't want to be doing that. So yep, straight into the charge phase. Pretty much this entire contingent can charge, even though they've advanced obviously, and the knobs are going to make that charge into the warriors first.
Overwatch time!
Indeed, my friends. So,
everyone should be within rapid fire range, I think. Yep.
Yeah, they sure are, so
Sure.
open fire.
34 shots, hitting on 6s.
Seeing 6s there.
Seeing some, not too many. So yeah, it's only about 5. So yep, 4 wound you. For 2 wounds, -1 AP.
Okay, so they have a 4 up save standard, so it's going to be 5 ups here.
And you've got your 1 mech left, I killed one of them.
Yeah, so I've got one more with a cyborg body.
That's one.
So I need 6s. Nope, so he goes down. Let me just grab some dice, because obviously I am going to make that charge. We can feel it. We can feel it. So just move those.
Show me a fail.
Here we go. So high numbers, please. So that would have been a fail. I need 6. So I'm gonna re-roll that. My word, I really need this. Yes!
Oh,
so over there,
go.
7 inches. So they are in. Let's get those guys moved then. Now that the knobs are into combat, this big contingent right here is free to make charges without the overwatch hanging over their heads. So the guy with the WA banner in the front and the big mech, they need 4 inches apiece to get in. So let's see what we can do. So the WA banner is in, and the mech to follow is in. Now, Ghazghkull Thraka and the Pain Boy behind, they needed 6 inches to get in a piece. So we'll try the Pain Boy first. He's in. And then we'll try Ghazghkull as well. Massively in. So that is all of them into the fight there. With all of that combined firepower, with the WA banner, with Ghazghkull's ability to add +1 to attack to units and that charged, that should be a devastatingly high amount of attacks, and that should wipe the warriors. If it doesn't, I will literally eat my t-shirt. So the orcs are going to reap bloody vengeance now. We're going to start with the knobs. Now I'm going to start with the choppers. There's 6 choppers in there. It would normally be 3 attacks a piece for the knobs, but obviously they're within 6 inches of Ghazghkull and they charge, so they get an extra attack.
Oh my.
4 attacks a piece. They're obviously within 6 inches of the WA banner, so they add +1 to their hits. So they're hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s.
Oh my goodness.
So I'll do this over here for you, buddy. Show me some 2s. A lot of 1s, however. But
The amount of attacks you've got, I don't think you're too bothered.
Every attack helps, Ross. I thought I was pretty confident last time, and then you brought them all back.
Well, yeah, I did do that.
Gonna need 3s here. Oof, my words, this actually might be doing you a favour here, Ross. Not too bad.
And
so
is
it's
it
-1.
-1, 5 up saves. 5 up saves. 5 up saves. Yeah, made a few of them, but still 3, 6, 7 go down.
7 are down, okay, but then you've got the choppers. Now it's 4 of them in there, 4 guys with the choppers. 3 attacks space, 1 for the chopper and 1 for Ghazghkull. So that's 5 attacks apiece, 20 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s. Okay, thank goodness for that WA banner, because he's crying round about now. And it's going to be 3s to wound you.
Yep, your strength target.
Yeah. Okay, it's your normal armor, buddy.
Normal armor, 4+ save. 4+ save.
Wow!
Pretty good. Still quite a few. 5 down. So that's a total of 9, I believe, in total.
I took 7 off.
Oh, sorry, 7 plus 5, so that's 13 going down.
Next up, we've got the WA banner in base contact with the warriors there. It's got 3 attacks base, +1 attack as he charged with Ghazghkull nearby. So it's going to be 4 attacks hitting on 2s because of his WA banner. He misses 1. And you know what? Just for the fun of it, let's do a reroll. There you go.
Nice.
So I'm down to 1 command point now, and need 3s here. All of them hit, no AP on this buddy.
Okay, gonna be 4+ saves. I've got 1 left.
Oh jeez, oh. So Ghazghkull just manages to get round there as well, because it was a bit of a, we had to do quite a lot of measuring to see who was closer, the Cryptek or the warrior, to see if I could actually consolidate towards him, but the warrior won out in the end. So Ghazghkull wrapping round, he gets 7 attacks, 5 attacks base, +1 for legendary fighter on the charge, and +1 for his own ability on the charge. 7 attacks, in on 2s. Oh, miss 1.
Killing on 2s.
Killing on 2s.
And he's super gone!
He is super gone. So that is them done, and I'll probably not consolidate because I'd rather not have Ross taking knobs out a turn early. Okay, so it's coming to crunch time now. My characters versus Ross's characters, essentially. Got rid of that unit of warriors just, although there is one still sat in there. So
no, he's definitely dead. Ghazghkull sorted just about everything.
Yeah, just about. I've got a ton of characters now sat right in front of the Nightbringer, the Overlord, and the Cryptek, and obviously Ross does have a good bit of DACA left in that that Ghost Ark as well. So yeah, there'll be a lot of for Ross to try and dig through. If he can take out or seriously damage that centre, I will be absolutely scunnered. He's obviously got his Cryptek, or whatever it's called, the Wraith even, which I'm sure he has shenanigans for that.
I have plans, plans.
Yeah, so with that, I feel like I've done relatively well, but you know, I've done well at the start and look how that turned out. So with that, let's just pass it back to Ross.
So we're now on to Necron turn 4, and so we've lost our warriors, basically we've lost our ground force, which is a bit of a tricky situation on this one. However, we still do have the Nightbringer, our Overlord, and Cryptek. So I do have options. I just need to think of killing Ghazghkull. That is the plan. Kill Ghazghkull, things are looking up. So with that, let's go into my movement. So finished up the Necron movement there. As you can see, some things have changed here. Ghost Ark has moved slightly back, with Cryptek moving over this way. Nightbringer staring Ghazghkull Thraka in the face because we're doing this. But my Overlord has disappeared. Veil of Darkness down to here. So yeah, there is a point there that I can possibly take. Just gotta move this weird boy first. I spent 2 command points on the sort of basic given canoptic units, the reanimation protocol, and I failed every single roll. 5 dice to get a single 5 would have been nice. I didn't even get a 4, so not a single wraith for 2 command points managed to come back. I was heartbroken. So yeah, with that, there was no one in my will be done could be affected, so that wasn't good either. So with that, let's go on to the Catan power phase. I take that back, the Cryptek was within 6 inches at the start of the turn of the Overlord, so he was a viable target for my will be done. So he's my will be done. I could have said I'm not using it, but Will saying nah, if you can, you can. So my will be done on a Cryptek. Yeah. Going with our Catan next. Now I have a choice between Antimatter Meteor and Cosmic Fire. Now a lot of people might say go Antimatter Meteor and guarantee them on Thraka, but everything around there is actually close enough to strength 7 that they're, and I've only got an invul save, so AP doesn't really matter, so I really need to cause a lot of damage to everything. And that is possible with Cosmic Fire. Cosmic Fire, everything within 9 inches suffers D3 mortal wounds and a 4+ for that unit. So yeah, let's start with Thraka at least. Now I'm confident with my gaze and stuff I can kill him pretty quickly, but more wounds better. So on a 4+ suffers D3? No, so that's fine for Thraka. We'll go with your banner on a 4+. So yeah, he suffers D3 mortal wounds for 2.
Okay.
We'll go with your pain boy next. Nope. Go with the big mech next. Yep, so Big Mech suffers D3. So just one, which you can ignore with your Pain Boy.
Oh yeah.
Which you don't, because you're within range. And the Knobs next, on a 4. Nope, so maybe I should have gone with Antimatter Recharge. I'm sure Gaze of Death will get Thraka. So the Nightbringer's going to attempt to Gaze of Death on Thraka. Yep, now I really wish I kept command points instead of spending them to try and raise Canoptics and fail. D6 shots, I need this to be high. Really need this to be high.
1.
So 1 shot, 2's to hit. So we do hit, I got that the wrong way around.
Okay.
2's to wounds, it's always 2's to wound unless you're a vehicle. So we do wound, it's -4 AP, so that'll probably go to your 4-up save.
It sure will.
Please fail it, I could at least do some wounds in Thraka. Oh wow, plans are falling apart. And my Overlord is going to fire Staff of Light into the Weird Boy. Try and bring him down, and then I can move towards this objective. So 3 shots, hitting on 2's. All hit. Wounding on 3's. All wound. You've not gone in, will save.
Nope, so he's dead.
He's gone. My Cryptic next is going to attempt to use Staff of Light. He is my will be done, and he will target your WA banner. However, I noticed that you do get your Pain Boy saves in this, so I'm going to light him from the mortal wounds from the Nightbringer.
Yeah, we got sort of sidetracked there and I forgot to take the wound, so Ross has been gracious enough to let me retake the saves.
I'm just confident you won't get 6s.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah,
never
really ones. Oh man.
So he did save one in the end.
Yeah.
So he's got 3 wounds, buddy, but I'm sure you're about to get rid of those.
Staff of Light, my will be done on the Cryptic, so hit on 2's. Oh, I needed all 3. Wounding on 3's. For 2 wounds, -2 AP.
That's fine, but remember he's next to the Pain Boy and the Big Mech.
So 5-up Pinball, 6-up Funeral Pain.
Yep, so let's see what we can do. So I've got 5 there so far. And a 6. No, so he suffered 1 wound.
And the Ghost Arc is going to rapid fire its Ghost Flare Arc array into your Knobs.
Yikes.
Try and bring them down because they're a bit of a pain. So 20 shots, hitting on 3's. Poor is coming to mind there. Quite a few misses. 3, 6, 7 misses. Going to be wounding you on 4's though. Oh my word. So only 5 wounds.
5 wounds. Now if you bear with me, I'm just going to quickly measure up to see what's actually in range. Obviously the mech's there, so I think he's slightly out. But
Do you have 4+ save usually?
I believe so. Let me double check.
Sure.
So yeah, I am a 4-up save, so it would have gone a 5-up anyway, so I'll take the armor save obviously. So it's 5s, let's see what we can do. Oh, only 1 made it. Got the 6-up Pain Boy. If I can gather these dice off the map. So 2 fail there, 1 passes, and 1 fails. So 3 have gone through in total. So it'll be a 5-up armor save now, because it was 4 -1, so you're gonna need 5s here. For not a 1.
Not a 1, so you're looking for 6s. For 1, so that is
2 knobs down.
Nightbringer is going to bring down Thraka. Going to charge you. Going to Overwatch.
I sure will. Let's try and soften them up, so we need 6s. Okay.
How'd that go? That went badly.
It sure did.
Well, Thraka's about to combat, now they're shooting. I'm going to need double 1. Nailed it. Gonna put my Cryptic into your WA banner as well.
Yeah, so
what are you armed with?
It's got a custom shoot.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 4 dice. Need 6s. Nope.
Nope. So Cryptic, probably just double 1 would fail me. Oh, 3 will get me there. But
it will get you there, buddy.
Oh man. And a Wraith is doing what he maybe should have done, is come back and try and take this point. I'm going to charge these Gretchen here. Do you want to Overwatch?
They sure are, and with their 10 little grot blasters, they're going to bring this Wraith down.
Are they?
Let's do it. So 6s. Well, when I say down, they're going to at least take a wound off them. You'll see.
Okay. Strength 3, so 5s.
Maybe not.
I'm going to need 5-inch charge to get through to there. 5-inch charge. Oh, right, yeah, we're in.
But you are in, buddy.
So the Nightbringer's got to prove himself to be the very essence of death that, you know, he sort of embodies. Got to bring down Thraka, like, so important. 4 attacks, okay. Hitting on 2s and wounding on 2s. Because it always wins on 2s. So no 1s.
1s.
2s to hit. All hit, fantastic. 2s to wound.
1s.
1-1, I can accept that, I can accept that. You do get your invul save, it's -4.
Yep, so it'd be a 4-up invul save with
Can you show me ones now?
Big Mad Thraka. So that's a 6. So 2
2 have gone through.
have gone through. They went
So
all over the place.
I am D6 damage. So how many wounds you got?
8.
8. Going big here. This is it.
Go big or go home, buddy.
8+, Thraka's gone. And it's a 9.
It's a 9, but the pain boy's there.
Oh, I forgot.
So let me gather 9 dice.
William. William.
There we go, 9 dice.
Oh, so what do you need? 2 6s, 9? No, you need 3 6s.
As many 6s as I can get.
Yep.
And I do have a command point.
Oh, William.
Let's see what we can do.
To me. Oh, no.
Yes, oh yes. 4 6s, my friend. 4 6s. Ghazghkull Thraka is gonna make you pay.
So after that utter pain, oh man, I'm gonna go with Cryptek next. 1 attack, hitting on 2s because I will be done. Okay, okay. Wounding you on this is a good question.
Toughness 4.
4s.
Are you
So I
not?
wounded.
Were you not strength 5?
Nope.
Ah.
Sure not. Only when I shoot the stuff of light.
Ah,
So
interesting.
it's a wound.
Okay, so it's -2.
Yep.
So it'll be a 6-up armor and then a 6-up pain boy. 6-up pain boy. Nope, 2 1s.
And my wraiths go next. 3 attacks. Try and kill some goblins or grots or whatever we're gonna call them. 3s. All hit. Really didn't need Novik, to be honest. I managed to hit in combat quite successfully. What toughness are you?
2. It's gonna be 2s.
2s to die. That will be 3 gross gone.
The Gretchen are gonna try and nibble this mechanical lobster back. So let's see what he can do. So I've got 7 attacks here, hitting on 5s. Alright guys, I'm doing alright. 3 hits.
Yeah, but your 6s to wound. Oh, I see 1, I see 2, I see 1.
There we go. Sorry guys.
If you can do that again for the combats coming up ahead, I'll be quite happy.
Do the WA banner next. So it's just 3 attacks because I didn't charge. Obviously with Ghazghkull nearby I was charged. So 3 attacks. Gonna need 2s here because of the WA banner. All hit.
Oh no.
Gonna need 3s here.
Okay.
So it's 2 damage apiece, no AP.
So if I fail both these 4-ups, the Cryptek dies. Ah, but I passed them both, so no damage.
Like a pro. And then we're getting on to the big monster match. Let me grab the dice for Big Thraka. So Thraka's going to throw his attacks in now. He's got 5 attacks now. Obviously legendary fighter, and his ability is only for when he charges. So 5 attacks. Going to need 2s here.
Uh-oh.
For all hits.
Uh-huh. Good start.
Going to need 3s now to wound. For all bar 1 wound.
Okay, so I've got 4-up saves.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make 2 of these, and I've got no command points, or the Nightbringer dies. I see successes.
You do.
So
You've
I'm alive.
Successfully done it, bud.
So he's only lost 3 wounds, he's down to 5. Well, that is the end of Necron turn 4, and if I could only have killed Ghazghkull. If only. But Ghazghkull is still kicking, he's still alive. By some miracle, Painboy managed to, make him live through a god that's older than, so much of the universe. And yet this simple pain boy went, don't worry about it, Ghazghkull, it's fine. You know, that massive mount scythe that's torn through your body, stitch up, it's okay. Other than that, my Lord Overlord coming back down to there will hopefully get me a point in a turn or two, if I can move over to there. But we've also got the Wraiths holding down here. But we do have that Tower of Looters, so I don't know how long he will be there. Alright, well, show us what you got in turn 4.
So that was a close call with Thraka. The Nightbringer was so close. Luckily that Painboy has been worth his weight in gold to keep him a warlord alive, so thank you, Painboy. There's only one real thing to do now, and that is to unleash havoc. We've got obviously Painboy there, we've got the Big Mech there, we've got my WoW banner, Ghazghkull, unit of knobs there. They're all just going to pile into those two last characters really, and start taking them apart piece by piece. My war boss over here, now I could throw him that way, but you know what, just for the sake of it, I'm probably going to advance him towards the objective up there, secure that. Gretchen down the back there, they're going to stay exactly where they are, they've secured the objective. Swinging over to the other side, I've obviously got a unit of boys back here. Again, I'm probably just going to move them towards the main scrum that's going on over there. Gretchen are securing an objective, but I'll disengage them and the looters will open fire on that last wraith. Obviously I have one command point left, which I have been saving for a secondary Daka, so that'll be going firing into the wraith there as well. So with that, I should wrap up the game, but never say never, don't want to speak too soon. So with it, let's just bash into the movement phase and see where we are. So that is pretty much it for the orc movement. The Gretchen sat there nursing that objective as stated. Got my my warlord, or war boss even, up there. Ghazghkull and the WoW banner, the Painboy, the Big Mech, everyone starting to move around, getting a big circle around these characters here, hopefully deal some damage. And then obviously these slugger boys, or shooter boys even, moving up behind the Ghost Ark. Everything stayed here. Now the one thing that I am going to be moving will be the Gretchen here. However, obviously I did forget to take the morale for them, so I'm just going to do that just now. Hopefully it won't lose any, because I lost 3, rolled a 5, so I'm going to lose 5 guys from that. But the rest of them are just going to fall back. With the movement phase finished now, we've got my Painboy. He's going to now try and heal Mr. Thraka. So let's see, on a d6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I get to heal d3 wounds. On a 1, you'll actually lose a wound, so don't roll a 1. Phew. So roll 4. How many wounds am I going to get back? I'm going to get 3 wounds back on Big Mad Thraka. Kickstarting the shooting phase, we've got the looters. They're going to throw absolutely everything they are worth into that wraith. They'll get a whole 1 shot, which I will re-roll with a command point.
Is this your last one?
It sure is. Oh,
ooh,
nightmare. And no Daka either, so they will only get 13 chances really to try and take down that wraith. Got my 13 shots ready to rock, so I'm going to need 5s and 6s here. Oof, that one's cut, so I'll re-roll that one. So I've only got 4 through so far. And yep, only 4 through. Gonna need 3s here.
3 of them?
3 of them go through, buddy.
Okay, watch me call these 3 up saves. 3 up saves. Whoa!
And that is the wraith gone, and the objective fully within my control now. Moving on from that, we've got the knobs. They've got their sluggers, so they're going to throw their slugger shots into the only thing nearby, which is obviously the Ghost Ark. So it's going to be 9 shots. Needing 5s and 6s. I got 2. I'm going to need 5s and 6s again, because apparently the Ghost Ark is not that tough. but tough enough. They all miss. Next up we got the shooter boys. They're going to throw their lot into the Ghost Ark as well.
Only valuable target.
Exactly. Now I'm actually going to roll the big shooter shots, the shooter shots and the slugger shot all at once, because the hit ratio and the
Win ratio.
Yep, is exactly the same against this Ghost Ark.
Cool.
It's going to be 19 shots all told. So looking at 5s and 6s across the board, that's half decent. Not enough to really do anything to a Ghost Ark, but...
No, I've still got a few wounds left.
Yeah. And 5s or 6s again for nothing. Nothing at all. Bashing straight into the charge phase because I'm impulsive. I did have a slugger shot or 2 left over, but the only viable target was that Ghost Ark, and I'm impatient. I want to crump things. So with that, we've got my big mech and my pain boy. They're going to go flying into the Nightbringer, just try and reinforce Thraka. Can't overwatch me, you're stuck in combat. So really, I'm almost within the inch. There we go, boom. So the pain boy's in. Big mech is in. And then straight from that, I'm going to throw the knobs into the Ghost Ark.
Gonna overwatch into you. 20 shots, hit on 6s, because I'm in raptor range.
Wow. Yeah.
Even at normal, that would have been bad.
That was something special, Ross. Very special.
Always good for some bad one.
Let's see. So the charge. Oof.
Yep.
Beautiful. And they're in. Just gonna do it real quick. The shooter boys, now that the knobs will be bogging that down, into the Ghost Ark. Wow. Yep, they're well in. It's like 3 inches, 4 inches away. So yeah, that Ghost Ark is absolutely surrounded now. I'm gonna kickstart things off for the fight phase with the pain boy. Got his charge in there. So he's 4 attacks base. Obviously +1 because he got a charge, and he's going to be using his power claw.
Okay.
Into the Nightbringer. So 5 attacks. Now they're actually hitting on 3s because that -1 isn't applicable because the Wild Banner's still kicking about.
Cool.
So
the pain boy has 3 attacks normally, +1.
No, he actually has 4 attacks.
What?
+1 because he charged because of Thraka's ability.
Oh man.
And obviously gets +1 to hit because of the Wild Banner, which negates his power claw.
What deadly surgeon.
Yup. He's absolutely clinical precision. Well, maybe not clinical, but
still 3s to hit because of the banner, not bad.
Yep, and it's going to be 3s to wins.
Sure is. Oh,
Ross.
Yep, 4 up, in-ball save. So 2 of them get through. How many wins have I got left?
I believe.
I think I'm on about.
I'll double check that.
So yeah, we're pretty sure only 1 attack got through, so...
For Thraka, yeah.
Thraka. So yeah, I'm on 5 wins, but
5
you do
wins.
have Thraka and stuff for days.
Yep, exactly. So we've got my 2 power claws that got through from the pain boy. D3 damage piece.
Oh, that's gone.
Yup.
I explode on a 4+.
Oh, cool.
Here comes mortal wounds. D3 mortal wounds on everything within 3 inches. So.
Oh my god, my
kill your mech
and my Wa Banner.
and your Wa Banner. They're both dead.
Well, I'll still get my reroll. Remember?
Your pain. Yeah, okay, that's true. So let's do your big mech. 1 wound. You ignore on a 6.
Okay. Oh no, so he's gone.
Wa Banner. 1 wound. Ignore on a 6.
Oh, nope. 5 again, so he's gone.
We'll do Pain Boy for 2.
And he'll ignore on a 6 as well. So not you, gets 2 wins.
Okie dokie, Thraka. 3.
Okay.
Yep.
So he only suffers 2.
That Pain Boy is something else. And do you want to roll for my Cryptic?
Sure, why not?
Yep.
So, for 1. Moving on to the knobs. You've let's see, they've charged and they're within 6 of Mr. Thraka. So they would get 4 attacks apiece.
Oh,
They're 3
my
base. Going to do it for the choppers first. There's 6 big choppers in there. So it's going to be 24 attacks with these fellas.
So it's the big choppers you're going for?
Big choppers.
Yes, big choppers.
So we're going to be looking at 3s to hit here. Oof.
Pretty good. Well, yeah.
I missed a few, so I've missed, 6, 7 of them I've missed. Okay, and then it's going to be 3s again because I'm toughness, strength 7 versus your toughness 6.
Sure.
Oh, that wasn't as good.
Yeah, that wasn't as good.
No.
So this will be 5 up saves.
5 up saves, yep, -1, and it's going to be 2 damage apiece.
That was awesome.
Wow.
That was awesome. Where was that the rest of the game?
So I did 2 damage
You
to
did
it.
2 damage. You know, that was awesome, but kind of too late.
Next up, we've got the knobs with the choppers and sluggers. There's only 3 of them in there. They get 3 attacks base, 1 for the chopper and 1 for the charge because of Ghazghkull's ability. So it's going to be 15 attacks just from 3 guys. That's quite impressive. Hitting on 3s. So I've missed 2, 4, 6 of them. Okay.
This Ghost Ark does not want to go down.
It definitely does not. There's going to be 5s. Oof. For 1 wound, buddy.
4 plus. Nope. So down to 11.
11. Okay, and I've just got to gather the dice for the last unit of boys.
Although I'm barely suffering that much damage, I'm down to actually 11 wounds. No, yeah?
Yeah,
11 wounds. I realise I can use Quantum Shielding to ignore that 2 damage if I roll a 1. I thought it was just ranged weapons. So 1. No, I still suffer it.
And lastly, we've got the unit of knobs there attacking the Ghost Ark as well. I've got 18 attacks from the regular boys, 3 attacks from the boss knobs, so we'll just do the normal attacks first.
Sure.
Gonna be looking at 3s. Wow, not so good. I think the boys are tired now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Them and me, them and me both.
You can tell, Ross.
Oh, this game's been going on.
Ah, no. Let's see, we're going to be looking at 5s and 6s. Huzzah! Well, so 4, I'll take it.
Okay. Watch me save this though.
It's 4.
4 plus, yep. 1 wounds.
Okay, so you're down to 10.
The Ghost Ark that never goes.
We're looking at 4s for this Power Claw. Okay, for 2 hitting. Gonna need 3s here for both hits.
Digs right through.
Digs right through for D3 damage. So that is 5 damage, so you're down to 5 wounds.
Ghost Ark gets the strike back. I'm down to 5 wounds, so D3 attacks. For 1. Hitting on a 6. Nope.
So the Orcs have absolutely cleared house there. That Ghost Ark isn't going anywhere. It's really irritating, considering, and obviously after popping that Nightbringer, did not realise that thing exploded.
Yeah,
that was a surprise.
Yeah, let's keep that one quiet.
Yeah, you sure did, man. That was quite funny to behold. But yeah, there's not a lot I believe Ross can do at the moment. I've got the objective here, so that's 3 points. Flying over here, the Gretchen have got that, so that's bringing me up to 6. War Boss here, it's bringing it up to 9. Is it 3 points apiece?
It's 2 points.
Oh, is it 2 points apiece?
Yeah,
okay, so that's up to 6 then.
Yep.
And then obviously I've got Linebreaker as well, that's on 7. And I believe, Ross, you got First Blood, and of course Linebreaker with your Warlord in my deployment zone.
Yeah, I think it's 3 points. Maybe 3 points apiece. It might be 2 points apiece. It doesn't matter. Well, I have a Ghost Ark and an Overlord left on the field.
Yeah, I think
it's a good game.
Good call, man. Good call. That was
my words.
Absolute grind, choppiness versus resilience. That was brilliant. But let's just have a little talk.
Well, yeah, that went weirder than I thought it would.
It was quite brutal. I've never really fully played against the Necrons properly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've not played you as them. I think in 8th, and I don't think so. No. So that might have been first time sort of tackling Necrons,
especially in 8th, and I've pretty much forgot how resilient they can be. They are very annoying to move. especially bringing back 16 warriors after I nearly trashed them all.
It was 12 came back, so we went from 5 to 17,
that was it.
which was quite good. Yeah, it was really good. You dealt with them pretty much effectively, which is the best way to do it, is find a target and kill it.
Go for it.
Kill it. Don't let it get back up again. If you try and damage units evenly, then it will cause problems.
Well, the Tesla, like I know you were like overwatching me to hell with those things. But the Tesla is absolutely crazy against horde armies. I suppose that's what it's.
That's kind of what it's for. Tesla I've never really rated because it's got no AP.
Yeah.
So when I have used it, it's been like, usually people just shrug it off. However, against horde armies,
especially
oh my
orcs
word.
with t-shirt saves.
Yeah. Oh jeez, that was devastating. If I'd known that, I might have taken more Tesla.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's one of the reasons why I went straight for them, and I didn't care if he was killing me in Overwatch. I knew it'd be a lot worse in the shooting phase. So yeah, absolutely went for it. But Ghazghkull, all the rest of them, my characters just struggled to keep up this time.
Well, when you find characters like that, they are aura buffs. Yeah. But getting them also frontline to attack is also a bit more difficult, you know?
It's really difficult. I hope, obviously, it's early doors for the orcs, and orcs, even without a codex, are still pretty nails for what they can do. Fair enough, you lose most of your army by the end of the game, but still come out on top. But they need something for food slogging armies, they just need something like an extra boost with their advance rolls, or just something just to help them get across the field. Don't know. We'll see.
Don't know. Well, I'm sure you'll find out very soon.
Hopefully. But I think on that one, just to clarify, because obviously right at the end there, me and Ross weren't sure whether it was 2 victory points, 3 victory points. Obviously it was 3 victory points. We did realise that. So obviously I had 3 objectives, so it brought me to 9. And the line breaker as well, so it was 10. Ross got first blood, and he was in my deployment one as well, so I ended up 10-2, so it wasn't too bad.
So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed. Please comment, like, share and subscribe. Let us know what you thought of that one. Check us out on social media. We've got a bunch of projects coming up, and on Patreon as well if you wish to give us a wee bit of help on bringing future content. So thanks again, and we'll see you on another Tabletop Assault Battle Report.